Hello people, welcome to my channel. My name is Omar Pina and this is a series of video tutorials who want to better in the TOEFL test. You have been here before, welcome back. As usual, watch the video and if you find it useful, give it a thumbs up. Really help us with the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing to the channel to make it bigger, and if you know anybody who can benefit from this information, share it with somebody who might use it. Now we're working with the written expression section of the TOEFL test, and we are making subjects and verbs agree. So I'm going to work with skill 22. Make subjects and verbs agree. Make inverted verbs, sorry. We've seen sometimes in English the subject comes after the verb. This can occur after question words, like in skill 15, after place expression, like skill 16, after negative expressions, skill 17, after with conditionals, skill 18, and after some comparisons, like skill 19. When the subject and the verb are inverted, it can be difficult to look at them, and it can therefore be a problem to make them agree. So if you look at these first examples, it's behind the house was the bicycles I want. Now, with this example, is it to think that house is the subject because it comes directly in front of the verb was. House is not the subject, however, because it is the object of the preposition behind. Remember that if we have a preposition, position that stand alone, they are attached to a noun or pronoun, then that noun cannot be the subject of the sentence because it is the object of the preposition. So in this case, the subject of the sentence is bicycles. And this comes after the verb because of the place expression behind the house. Because the subject bicycles is plural, the verb should be changed to the plural were, right? Not was, but were. Okay. In the second example, same thing, behind the houses where the bicycle I wanted, the subject is bicycle, and the verb, should match the subject. Subject is singular, so it should be was. As an example, the subject bicycle comes after the verb were because of the place expression behind houses. Because the subject bicycle is singular, the verb should be changed to the singular was. Okay. So here we have a chart outlining the key information to understand about subject verb agreement after inverted verbs. So we have all these situations in which the subject and the verb are going to be inverted by question words with negative expressions in place. When we omit the conditional, when we make comparisons. So we have to find the subject and notice that the verb agrees with the subject. After all this, after question words, negative expressions, place expressions, conditions without if, and comparisons, the verb agrees with the subject, which may be after the verb. Okay, so let's see. Exercise 22, each of the following sentences contains an inverted subject and verb. We're going to circle the word group of words that cause the subject and verb to invert. Find the subject and verb to follow these words. Underline the subjects once and the verbs twice, and indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. The example, only once, right? This is like an almost negative expression. This morning were the letters delivered by the campus mail service. So the letters, the subject, that's plural. So the verbs were. This is passive voice. We have delivered with the past participle. But yeah, this is fine. Around the corner and to the right, this is an expression of place. Is the rooms that have been assigned to that pronoun. So rooms is plural, therefore the verb should be plural too. So is should be are. Around the corner to the right are the rooms that have been assigned to that program. Okay, guys, so now it's time for you to pause the video, do the exercise. When you finish, come back and check how you do. Okay, pause the video now and then give me your come back. Okay, now that you come back, right, we have a question word, what? What in the word is the children trying to do? Right, so children is a plural subject, so we need a plural verb. Right, should be are. John will be studying the chapter were he able to get hold of the book? All right, so this is fine. This is an example of an inversion of the conditionals when we omit if. This chapter has many more exercises than, this is a comparison, so we got this chapter has many more exercises than do the next one. Now the next one is a singular subject, so this should be a singular verb. You know, it should be does. Chapter has many more exercises than does the next one. The computer programmer was unaware that there was expression of place was so many mistakes. Mistakes is a plural subject, so it should be were. Were so many mistakes in the program he had written. Seldom, right? This is one of those almost negative expressions in the history of television. Has two new comedies been so successful in one season. Two new comedies is plural, so the verb should be plural. That should be have. Seldom in history of television have two new comedies been so successful in one season. Okay, so we have a question word. How many huge mistakes have the teacher actually found in the research paper? Teacher is a singular subject, so the verb should be singular as well. So should be how many huge mistakes has the teacher actually found in the research paper. The new phone system is able to hold far more messages than, this is a comparison, was the phone system that will be used. Phone system is singular, was is singular, so I think it's fine. In the parking lot south of the stadium was the car that were about to be towed. Cars is plural, so the verb should be plural too. Should be were the cars that were about to be towed. Okay, so remember the situations that cause this subject verb to be inverted. We have almost negative expressions, expressions of place, question words, conditional without if, comparatives, expressions of place, almost negative ideas, question words, comparison, and expressions of place, right? So I hope that you guys did very well in this exercise. And again, if you find this useful, give it a thumbs up. That really helps the YouTube algorithm. And please remember, this is free, so subscribe to the channel. It's nothing to it, just a click. And if you know somebody who can benefit from this, please share it with them. Okay. So thank you, and I'll see you online.